Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dawnguard. I don't know why that trap was placed there like that, but hey ho. It's alright, we could have just walked through it because we've got the they're very noisy, aren't they? Anyway, we're in Darkfall Cave. We're on the look. On the search, on the hunt. On the hunt. For a special bow. I don't know what to make of this place as yet. People have come here before. Yes, I will. Don't you worry about that. We've been shooting spiders so far, but I think this is the next stage, the next level of the caves. Trolls. How many trolls? Trolls are a pain. But we've got fire. One more. Dead. One more. Dead. Good. Well done. I think I need to recharge my bow soon too. What have these gruesome, grisly trolls been up to? Let's take your troll fat. Chest. I think they have some rudimentary intelligence. They're still brutish and beast-like. Where's that other troll gone? Was that it? Is that it there? There it is, yes. It's so dark down here. 2 elven arrows. Lovely. I think what we'll do is... Serana, what are you up to? Oh, she's coming back up to meet me, I see. We'll keep close to the edge here. We don't want to attract any attention. I tell you what we'll do, and a quick save. We'll charge up our bow with a common soul gem. And we'll need to do it again actually. Another common soul gem. Whoop. There we go. I think we must be 1 level away from in any one skill before we level up. My word. My word. I don't know what it is that we're looking here. What does our journal tell us? Tells us to locate Uriel's bow. No, I don't. Are we to kill this one or not? I try walking up to this.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
My word, who are you, my friend? You look like a snow elf, if I'm not mistaken.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel.
This cave is a temple of Uriel?
Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for
Akatosh?
snow elves.
You are a Falmer?
I prefer snow elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the betrayed.
Oh, I see. So I imagine you know why we're here then.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Ah. And what would you want, my friend?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Oh, your brother. Why would I want to kill your brother?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew.
Right.
He was betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
So, What exactly did the betrayed do?
They swept into the chantry without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
Why didn't you fight back?
The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Verther.
So you don't even know if he's alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
So have you tried getting into the inner sanctum yourself?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a knight paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
What's a way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
What are you going to show me, my friend? Oh look, I've got... What are you doing there? That is quite a dance you're doing there, my friend.
So this is snow. Incredible.
Whoa, careful, accident, put that away.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment.
Oh, I see.
Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center, signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
So how many more way shrines are there then?
There are 5 in total.
Oh, not that
spread
many.
far apart across the chantry.
And these caverns must be massive then.
Caves? Oh no. The chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer.
Right. So I need this at each way shrine. Is that right? I fill it at each way shrine. Is that right?
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Right. Right then, well, I better be off and doing all that stuff. Well, I very much appreciate your time, sir.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
I don't think so. I think we pretty much got everything sorted. I just want to see what there is about. Your books are ruined. I don't know if you're aware of that, sir. There's a passage that way. And this is a pile of dead things. Wonderful. Right, so we're meant to go into there, so, which we will. But I'm curious as to what we have here. Ah, right, yes. I expected that. Okay, not a problem. So, this is a snow elf. A Falmer, in its pure form. Notice.
Questions? I expected as much.
No. Oh dear, actually, who were your
We were
people?
once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home.
So the Nords won then, I suppose.
In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
What? Why would they want to blind you? And I suppose that explains why there's always Falmer knocking about Dwemer ruins. Anyway, so everyone couldn't have possibly agreed to that craziness.
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
Whoa. So what turned your people into the betrayed?
I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
Right then.
May Oriel watch over you.
I think that's all. Actually, so why weren't all snow elves affected then?
The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
So is that why you had to regain your sight?
Correct.
Retain your
We
sight,
numbered
sorry.
perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people.
You mean the betrayed?
Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun.
Ugh.
We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum.
So are there others like you?
Bertha and myself are the only two snow elves that remain.
Really? My word.
May Oriel watch over you.
You are a snow elf. There we go. Serana, what did you think of that?
Questions? I expected as much.
Oh. Now look at that. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if that means anything. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Anyway, guys, well, that is an interesting episode and a half, isn't it? Look, this is the Snow Elf. And can you remember when the Dawnguard DLC was being sort of ummed and ahed about and speculated about? And then there was this information about the Snow Elf Prince. Well, this may well be our Snow Elf Prince. Or perhaps we have a Snow Elf Prince to find. Anyway, that'll be for then, though, guys. We've already quick saved. So until then, guys, until next time, stay safe, take care of yourself. Goodbye.